Bottoms up, you say. All right, so where is this? This is right here. Let's get another member. I want everybody that's available now on my party. Frye. I forgot who this is, but... Tim.
I don't want to drink alone, but none of the others are free tonight. Maybe I could... Hey! It's the answer to my problems! Nice to meet you, stranger. I'm buying drinks, and you're helping me drink them.
I am? Hey, God. Not a drinker myself, but whatever. To the early morn. Well, we sure did.
Oh, man, good times. The best! I didn't think we'd actually go till dawn.
Well, we are robots.
Ready for the main event? We got a live one here. Sorry, buddy, but daylight hours are for working. Time to get useful.
We didn't sleep?
Hey, don't look so surprised. I like to have fun, but I'm still a blade, you know. Anyway, guess I never introduced myself.
No, you didn't. Frye.
The killer ostrich. Where's...
Frye.
Well, I love it. I'm always taking the dangerous jobs nobody else will touch with the 10-foot pole. Hence the nickname. Well, the killer part, anyway. I take it as a compliment. But it means I gotta nick some nasties today if I want to keep my rep. Care to join me? Seeing as we're old pals and all now?
Sure. Frye.
Good energy. I like you. Let's you and me knock this baby out of the park. Today's mission is critter cleanup out in Silverlum. There's a lot of them, though. It'd be a hassle to explain it all, so just check your comm device later, okay? We'll take them out in the order they're listed.
Why do it later? We can do it now. Frye. So we gotta put Frye in. What is he? Samurai Gunner. That works. That's what I was. I remember when I was a Samurai Gunner. Way back when. So, Sylvanium it is. That's Noctowl. Where's Sylvanium? It's over here, isn't it? Oh, I've never been to Sylvanium. This is the 4th area right before Caldros. I didn't realize or remember that they opened this whole map up to you so early in the game. I mean, it would be better for us to not do this until we've already gotten access to the skells. Because now we're going to have to swim it. Oh yeah, where we're swimming. This is the way it is. Something never changed. We have to swim out there, baby dolls. Strap yourselves in. This is going to be one hell of a ride. And we can't fight, so you're going to just watch me swim for the next 30 minutes. I bet you sweet ass I'm going to swim the whole way, and you're going to like it. Oh. For some reason I can't get... No, I can get that out, because I'm... Did I get... I got a mining probe. Okay. I'll take it. Well, now let's talk other things, like diagnostics. I can say with full confidence that this game does look a little better. What people don't seem to understand about the Wii U was it was high def. Wii U was a great every console that Nintendo had, except for the Virtual Boy, which... Oh, look at that Comatite. Oh, nice. Which I can't speak personally, but it just looks... I mean, they're going to release Virtual Boy games on the Switch 2 or on the online membership thing. So if I wanted to check it out, I could check it out. But that's not good. That is not good at all. Anyway, so I've never seen the Virtual Boy. I'm sure that it was Nintendo's always experimenting, which is more than you can say for all the other so-called AAA companies or video game companies for the most part. Although I did watch a Supergiant developers, I forgot what they call it, a developers talk or something about Hades 2, which is coming out on both the Switch and Switch 2. And I'm really looking forward to that. I loved Hades 1. Loved it. And I knew that Hades 2 was coming out on the Switch 2. I just knew it. I knew it. I just knew it. So it should be interesting to see how it works. But they were talking about it, and they were saying how they wanted to innovate this and everything, and they wanted to do that. And you can see that a lot of people have good aspirations and expectations for themselves and everything. Nintendo just knows how to do it. Nintendo just knows how to think outside the box. So the whole playing docked, playing portable was something that they more or less came up with the GameCube, another grossly underrated console. Because with the GameCube, they had an extension or something that you could play Game Boy Color games on your TV. So it was pretty much the same thing. And when they did that, the GameCube was released in like 2001. I loved my GameCube. I thought it was a tremendous console. As usual, the hardware was strong. It didn't crap out on you. It didn't break easily. And the games on it were great. I also loved the graphics. The graphics were really clean. It wasn't polygonal or anything. Nice. It's a little dark, not so clear per se, but if I played it on my TV, it probably wouldn't meet the whole screen size. It still would look pretty good. But that was the one that the original version of the Resident Evil re-release was originally released on. I love that game. That was the best Resident Evil game of all time. You could try to argue that. You can also try to argue that the Sun is not out when it's out, and you would be wrong on both accounts. Resident Evil, the original one re-released, is the best Resident Evil game ever made. Resident Evil 2's remakes and 4's remakes and the things that everybody made a big deal about had nothing to do with what made Resident Evil Resident Evil. Resident Evil 1 still did that. The survival horror, the aspects of pinching as many resources as you could to get through the game. I mean, you could be stuck with no ammo at all. And that's what the original one was, and that's what the original game was. Then they made it about buying Tommy guns with unlimited ammo and killing everything in 2 shots and boosting up your hand cannons to have piercing damage so that you can shoot through body armor and shit. It was about getting scores for how many headshots you had. It was pretty much playing Call of Duty on... And you could play 2-player with somebody online, so it's not like I could say on a 1-player game. But, you know, everybody else tries, but Nintendo succeeds. So, the GameCube was great. I wish I was able to get the 2... No, wait, there was 1 Fire Emblem game. That was Fire Emblem Path to Radiance, and then Radiant Dawn came out on the Wii. There are so many really tremendous elements to those games. And Ike wasn't your typical Fire Emblem blue-haired hero. He was kind of like a shit talker and... Well, not a shit talker. He was like, you know, a commoner. So he wasn't all about, well, we must fight for honor and all that stuff. He was just sort of like, hey, you got the money? It was a nice change of pace. But, you know, every console that Nintendo has released is great. And the Wii U was great, too. It was a tremendous console. It's some really amazing games like this one. Very ambitious. The only problem that Nintendo had previously was they focused so much on the experience and not so much on the graphics, even though the Wii U, because like the Wii was not high def. The Wii U was. But the Wii U was kind of different because the gamepad was different. I mean, as I said, when it came to this game, the gamepad, I believe, works better than having to pause the game to look at a map. Like, you could just look at, the map was always up on your gamepad, and you could just look and go, oh, let's go there, and you can fast travel, whatever. But even so, like, there were some games that it was cumbersome because you're trying to look. Like, I was playing Darksiders 2 on it when that first came out. And to look at your inventory while you're getting attacked, it was kind of, you'd have to go to a spot and just, there was a Batman game that came out, Batman Origins, Arkham Origins or whatever. That was pretty good. And having to go through the inventory on your gamepad while you're in the middle of something was rough. That was the only Arkham game that did not have Kevin Conroy voicing over Batman or Mark Hamill voicing over the Joker. And I was surprised. Troy Baker did the Joker. He did a pretty good job. And whoever did Batman's voice was okay. I mean, there's only one Kevin Conroy, and there's only one Mark Hamill. Oh, I forgot. All those so-called conservatives who thought that the original Star Wars was the greatest series of movies that were ever created, mostly because of Mark Hamill playing Luke Skywalker, except for Return of the Jedi, which none of them like for some reason. They don't like him because he doesn't like Trump, so forget I said that. Yeah, really, to be fair, like when I watched the original Star Wars series, it put me to sleep, and I found it all to be excessively grating. And I always asked the questions in Empire Strikes Back, which apparently was the best movie of all time, or at least the best sequel of all time, based on another YouTube famous nerd who thinks he's a critic, and that's the Nostalgia Critic. Greatest sequel of all time. Why? Well, because of the reveal and how kids react. That's why it's the greatest. So everything involving that movie sucks, but him saying that he's Luke's father and seeing little children on a TikTok short reacting like, which could totally be set up by the parents. That's why this is the greatest sequel of all time. Okay, whatever you say, big boy. But in Star Wars Phantom Menace, which he still bellyaches over, was the worst or one of the worst 10 sequels, even though it was not a sequel. So, and it was far better than anything that George Lucas and his ilk shat out back in the 70s and 80s. But the original series made me so anti-Luke that I thought Mark Hamill was a cheesy ass. And then I realized how great he is. And it wasn't just the Joker, it was other things. And even when he played the cockknocker in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, even that was amazing. I'm thinking, wait a minute, this can't be Mark Hamill. But no, he's tremendous. And when he's the Joker, man, it's freaking magic. Nobody can be that. Not even Jack Nicholson playing himself as the Joker or in Joker makeup can be that. I can't see it though. Alright, well, we're in Sylvanium. Yay! And I still have not leveled up. What am I getting, like 5 per their 30 experience points? What are my dog years in experience points? What is this? How come everybody's leveling up and I'm doing Well, there you go, see? We made it. Only took 13 minutes. You know, you have an abandoned container here. You should not abandon it any longer. I mean, I'll take the probes, thank you. And the credits. Appreciate it. Now then, we're gonna go killing stuff. Hey, look, stuff to kill. Who would have thought? What's up, you giant crab? I'm sorry, you Sapphire Forfex. Take that, Laszlo Panaflax.
Doesn't work fast. My optics screen. That's barrier.
I love when Japan makes these over-the-top characters that are so excited about doing everything. Because they have to yell out their abilities. Like lunatics. Swinging blade!
Crippling bird. That's right. Barrier. Doesn't work fast. Starfall blade. Frye.
could probably turn all that energy you fight with into something incredible.
Oh no, I know.
He's got over 4,000 TP. Wait, there's more to kill over there? Hold on. Have to... Nice! There's my level up. Take that out now, thank you. That's what she said. No mercy, sir.
Focus your mind and put up an order.
Alright. Now I'm jacked up, ready to go.
Incendiary edge.
Time for some
Tornado blade.
Oh yeah, look at that TP.
close.
I'm just gonna lay into him anyway. Storm gun. All right. Attackers
I'm ready to unload on.
I got a railgun. Hold on. Let me plant my flag. Or probe in this case. Oh yeah. Oof. Bam! 2 standard basic probe. And we got a place that we can utilize to come back here. What else do I have to destroy? That's not a target, that is
Sure. Ready? Fire.
the target. Oh, do I want overdrive now?
I feel the energy.
Astral blade.
I'm ready to unload.
Tornado blade.
I don't know who came up with Creek Uniflage, but you came up with Creek Uniflage.
Oh no, I don't think so. You're not turning me into a human generator.
Why not? It's fun. I can speak from experience, but I won't tell you how.
You're a tough one, aren't you?
Now that I don't care for overdrive, I can have it.
Astral
Flame
blade.
grenade.
Boom! How many of these do I have to destroy?
Attack from range.
Here they
Shoot
come.
my special.
That's you, huh?
Not another word.
Alright. No point in doing that. Oh, so I have to do 2 more of these? It's gonna take a while, isn't it? Well, hey, if they are squad missions end this one, that's pretty good.
Here I come, sunshine.
Game on.
Welcome for some extra heat.
All right.
Get down. Thank you. Whoop.
Of course. Now what?
Now tackle it up close.
Put the salt on
Tornado
that.
blade. Now let's go find an opponent that's worth our time.
All right, break out the K.
It's not in the area that you designated for this. Hence the confusion on my part. Let's go over here. Well, that's the last of you, I think.
Good. So we'll practice. Strike first and
I
strike
want to
hard.
lay into the lane.
No mercy, sir.
Now blast him.
Shooting's my special. Frye. We could probably turn
That's
all
the last of that.
incredible.
Oh no, I don't think so. You're not turning me into a human generator.
Alrighty. Oh. That's right, you guys are here. Completely forgot about you. I think they get a little bit more aggressive when you're flying or riding a Skell. Skells you can drive like cars or fly like planes. That is... Okay, so here you all are. We got some hornheads. They are pretty strange lickers, I'll tell you that. I'm kind of just going with whatever the computer
Punching a hole in you.
computer defaults to in terms of body parts. I probably shouldn't.
Flame grenade.
Whoop, wrong one. Too late now.
Starfall dependence and cripple him through. That's Harry. Tornado blade. Good. Now's your chance to weaken.
Where are you?
Burning slash.
Rising blade.
Incendiary edge.
They would sound like... It would sound like horns when they get killed. Alright, let me get this probe down as well. Excuse me, guys. Don't step on me, please. Well, here we go. I don't really have a probe network going on here, so I'm just going to lay off on changing them for now. I mean, we do have two, and they're kind of connected. But even in the further distance, despite the fact we're on Needle Dick Sensei. How many of these things do we have to kill? Seems like many. We're killing unicorns. The little ladies won't be too happy with that.
Here I come, sunshine.
Game on.
Alright, I feel the enemies.
Dude, tell me to do that. I'm asleep, huh?
Rising blade. Starfall blade. Starfall. Attack and range.
I'm asleep again, huh?
I'm punching a hole in you.
Starfall blade.
It's not over until the fat baby sings.
Now smack that giant.
Beat
Burning slap.
Okay,
Look at us.
Come on. We got this.
heal me. Attack at range and let's clean up. Starfall blade.
I'm punching a hole in you.
Damn it.
It's not over until the fat baby sings.
You're a tough one, aren't you?
Shooting
slack.
overdrive.
Damn it, don't interrupt me when I'm doing something to you.
Blade.
Mindstorm.
I know, at least I'm in my old silver up.
Thank you.
Clean up.
I'm punching a hole in you.
Alrighty. That's that. What's next? Oh. I thought I killed all of you already.
Here I come, sunshine.
Game on.
Isn't that the one? Yeah, thank you.
Shoot to kill.
Assault hammer.
Start my duster.
Let's pack some more fun.
Attack at range and let's clean up.
I'm attacking with range.
Blade.
Well, this one's a lot easier. For some reason I'm standing melee range when I'm shooting.
Starfall flame! Starfall flame! Down! Triple burst, right. That's Harry. There's no substitute.
Now we can...
All right. Lots of things.
That.
Beer, beer, beer.
Didn't know I was in the company of a master.
It's all right. Everybody underappreciates me.
Nah, I try to work with others when I can. Of course, not many people are eager to join me on the sorts of missions I take. So sometimes I'll just handle them myself. But you? I'd work with you again any day. No question.
I am the coolest.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm happy to help out with your missions too. Anytime you see me hanging around the diner, hit me up.
That's because, as I said, originally you would have to go get them. You couldn't just put them in this party. All right, so there you go. We got another member of the team, Frye. He's an interceptor. He's a samurai gunner, as we've seen. He has Titan Recharge and Bullet Twister as his own special abilities. So at this point, let's go back here. And I think we have heart-to-hearts. Oh, you know what I gotta do? I gotta get a pet. Hold on. Why don't I spend, let's see, Al's Conundrums. Let's go there. As you can see, there are a couple of characters we don't have. Let me go back. So I want to customize the barracks for a sec before I leave. I'm doing it to myself in the sense that I am going to head off to my local GameStop early, real early, before it opens, in the hopes that I'm going to get a pre-order. Despite the conversation that they're being delayed here. So, let's get a pet. We have affinity missions here as well. That is, we were soldier. We should do that. Get that done. We should do... Well, that one we can't do. We should do all of these. Arena. Yep, we're not ready for that. God, I want you, Elma. 20%. Complete friend in need. I think I did that one already. Nope, I didn't. It's right there. Alright, we'll do that when I come back. God almighty, look at that. Okay, so if I come here, I'm a baby. We can, let's see, launch point attack simulators. Yep. Change division, blade, barracks customization. So I can change my division if I want. It's really not making any difference. Pets. But we need a dog. Okay. I'm not a corporate shill. Well, there's a really hot woman in that one, so I'll just be a team player. I'm an interceptor, right? Okay. That's fine for now. Oh, and my bonus items. Bonus items come from... Well, I would like to have seen them. Bonus items come from squad missions.
Guess what?
Let's head out.
Yeah, that's how you had to do it originally. Hi, baby doll. Oh, I'm gonna fill this place up with so much good stuff. So that will be it for today. I will be back on tomorrow. I'm going to give you updates. I'm going to tell you what's happening. I will see you then.